Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Morning Spike, where we're going to talk about all things football, get you ready for your fantasy football playoffs and drafts, and getting it all going. I'm Brian the Grizzly here with Alec. How you feeling, man? How's it going?
Oh, I'm feeling great. I'm ready to rank these pass rushers, getting them sacks, all the glory, and hi-ya, let's go.
What's up, Kent? Kent says, no division draft today. We're doing it Wednesday. So we'll go ahead. We're going to rank these defensive ends overall. Then our division draft will be Wednesday. Knock it all out because the season is happening so fast. It's coming around the corner. We're talking about what, 2 weeks?
Yep. Roughly 2 weeks from now.
2 weeks from Thursday. We got the first game coming out. We gotta be ready. It's a lot going on. Trying to get everything ready because we get this division draft done on Wednesday. I think we only have 2 more overall, and then we'll get to our records. So team records is going to be a huge thing. So we're going to probably hijack the next Sunday episode, maybe doing team records overall, and we're going to have a lot of fun trying to get ready for the season, guys. And then we're going to start having the questions about lineups and who you should be drafting and what you should be doing in your strategy, because I know that last week in August is a lot of people's drafts, especially if you're on a redraft. So those are our plans going forward. Martin's going to be jumping in here in a second too. So once he gets in, we're going to jump on our tier ranking, not just knowing what the tier ranking is, knowing where these people go, but getting ready overall for the season because a lot of people have moved.
Woo! Speak of the man. Woo! Martin's in the building. How you doing, Martin?
He's only half tired though. Look at him. He only has the glasses. He doesn't have the hoodie. He's only half tired.
Is this too hot?
It's too hot for the hoodie.
In the building.
Yeah.
I'm wearing my Bryce Young. I'm trying to will him back, even though I already traded him away. I still want him to do.
He's gonna have a good year, man. He's gonna have a good year. I think he's gonna be just fine.
I'm a Bryce Young supporter. So
I've been
that.
it. Yeah, I need it. But you know what? He helped me out.
He did pretty good in the last 3 weeks that he came back in. Because they took him off, put him back in. He did pretty good. And now they're better, so
100%. They actually have some talent around him now. That's gonna help.
He would be a nice, if you're doing redraft, he would be I wouldn't mind taking him as a backup and potentially see how well he does, because he put up QB1 numbers.
He does, though. I mean, it surprises me how good he actually does.
Mm-hmm.
And he helped me get Jalen Hurts, so thank you, Bryce Young. As a throw into one of my other deals, he helped me get Jalen Hurts, so I'm all for him.
Yeah.
Anthony says, you think Travis Hunter is rethinking about playing both positions? Camp will suck. Camp will suck. That's just what it is. At camp, it's hard trying to learn both positions and play and be prepared for both positions. During the season, they're going to be able to use it, but he needs to focus on offense first.
That's his worst one, is it not?
I think
or so. That's just where they need the help most, I think.
He's not the best route runner, so it's going to take a lot longer for him to understand what it is to be a good wide receiver. DB, he might be able to go out there sometimes and help out sometimes, but I think he's going to be more of a wide receiver.
Yeah, no, I think so too. But which is crazy because which is good for IDP. If you draft him in your rookie draft for IDP and he's going to be wide receiver, you could throw him in at your DB slot. Like, it's going to be crazy because you're going to get those numbers. Now, if Sleeper decides to change it up or whatever, then that sucks. But
nothing we can do about that.
No, because then it changes up the roster spot because you draft him as a DB hoping that you play receiver. So
I don't think they will, because there are some players currently on Sleeper that have dual eligibility that makes
it'll take them a year. It takes them a year because I remember emailing them about Micah Parsons when he was first. They had him as linebacker at first, and after his rookie season, then they changed it to dual. Yeah, and he wasn't dual when he first came into Sleeper.
Yep.
And I got an email back saying that we're gonna look into it, and then they switched it. Like, usually it takes them that following season. So, yeah. Depending on how much
a super win, right? Isn't that like a super win though? If you grab someone at DB, you put him in a DB, and he gets 14 points on offense.
Yeah, no, and that's the thing.
It
So
feels
if
good.
he plays more receiver this year and he plays no snaps at DB, there's a good chance they might change it
Midway through the season, maybe.
If the Jaguars, no, not midway. No, I don't think.
You don't think you think? Oh, wow.
No, not Sleeper will probably wait till the following year. They'll wait the following year to change it because it changes the way leagues are ran.
Yep.
By changing it mid-season, will change on how so-and-so has them at a starting position during the season. It was kind of like the very first incident that we had was about 6 or 7 years ago when Voldemort got switched from quarterback to tight end.
Mm-hmm.
And then those who had him at that position, they snagged him, and it became the cheat code of the lifetime throughout the rest of the season. And then they changed it. ESPN did this. ESPN changed it 3 weeks later. And then some formats didn't change it, and they kept them there the rest of the season, but they knew they'd have that dead spot. So now I think what they're doing is if they have it, at least
keep it for the year.
They keep it for the year. They change it the following. So
as far as Travis Hunter's concerned, I do agree he needs to work on his wide receiver skills. I actually want to kind of go into the film room and study how he did his first preseason game. I know on defense he didn't look necessarily the most comfortable his first preseason game, but he
didn't even put any snaps in that.
No, he didn't. In the first preseason game, he did.
Did he?
He played a little bit of offense and defense. On defense, I know he whiffed on a tackle. I think he got stiff-armed or something. On offense, he caught a couple of passes, I think. I don't know. When I look at him, I see him more naturally as a DB than I do a wide receiver. So I feel like if they are going to use him in both, I feel like they're going to ease him into both throughout the season. And I think towards the end of the season, where fantasy playoffs are most important, that's when we're seeing him do more, let's say, defensive, or if he's not playing mostly defense, offensive snaps.
Yeah. And they won't have him against the Saints this week.
Yeah. No.
I think they already announced that they are not going to play him this last game.
On the Discord server that I got, we got an update about that he wasn't going to be playing. Just not doing well.
I don't know if it's that he's not
I
doing
think
well.
it's more for injury. They don't.
No,
I don't think they want.
That's
he hurt
what
himself.
I mean.
He hurt.
That's
himself.
what I mean. Is he's not doing okay because he's injured. That's more.
Yeah, I think that he's still going to be able to play a lot of offensive snaps because that's what the need is. The need is on offense right now. Yeah. But they're not going to tell you what it is because they don't have to have injury designations for at least. I think that's for another 2 weeks. They have to have injury designations because you don't have to designate anyone who's not going to make the team until you have final rosters. There's no point of doing anything. So why would I tell you at all?
And a lot of them are going to wait till like the 4 days before, maybe 3 days before the actual season starts.
Yeah.
So that's usually how it goes. But they don't. I think a day before the season starts too late. I can't remember. There's a deadline for teams to announce it or
I think it's when the final roster is put out there. The final roster.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, like the last 54 now.
Last 54 that you have. Then you have to put in designate injuries and stuff like that.
It's 53, but the 54 is that QB spot, which is I'm just gonna say 54 because it's gonna be 4 quarterbacks. I don't know why they.
Why wouldn't you? Well, no, I don't know if it's gonna be 4. I think it'll be 3 quarterbacks, but I think you have to have because if you only have 2 on the active roster, you have that emergency quarterback. We've seen how.
Is that what is it called? Wasn't there a title for it?
So I just always call it the emergency quarterback because you can bring back from the your practice squad quarterback can literally play in the game. They can dress. They only play unless you enact that both quarterbacks in front of them are hurt. If they're playing poorly, you cannot do it. But if they're hurt, you can bring that third one on. You either put the third one on the roster where you can then put him in front of the second, or if you have him as the injury designated, they both have to be injured.
Right.
So.
Completely unrelated note. Did you hear about Kyle Duggar might be cut from the Patriots?
What? No,
I did actually. That was
no, I missed that. Why?
there was an article we have it posted on the Discord where I guess he's playing less and less snaps with the starters, and that the coach is not happy with him and would rather build the defense differently. So they're looking to kind of move off of Kyle Duggar, and if that means he doesn't make the final cut, they'll either put like a little trade clause thing where they can.
I hope the Bills get him,
or something like that. So yeah,
I hope the Bills, Jets, or Dolphins get him. I hope he goes to one of those 3 teams. And then he takes one to the house. He takes one to the house when he plays them. Both games. That would be amazing. I love when they cutting good players like that.
It's not a good idea. Like what I don't know what the Raiders are doing. I'm like, you have a Pro Bowl defensive tackle. Why are you getting rid of it? Like, you don't have to do it.
Yeah, that would
you
be
don't
good.
Have to do it.
Why? Like, it's stupid.
Oh, what?
Let's go back to Kenz's question. So, what do you think Breece Hall as my RB2 in the 5th round?
That's
good. Nice.
That's
you got Breece Hall in the 5th round.
Yeah,
who the hell you
crazy.
Kins, are you talking about what you posted in the chat that one day? Because I assume so. If so, yeah, no, that's great. Breece Hall's an RB2 in the 5th round. Can't beat it. Great value.
I just believe that he's going to be RB1 by the end of the season. I literally believe we're going to be looking at him, and he's going to be in that A tier of running back by the end of the season.
Yeah,
having a quarterback that's going to be able to run the ball and attack the defense in that way is going to open up all the lanes for Breece Hall, and Breece Hall is going to end up having a really good year.
The thing about Justin, he doesn't when he's within the goal line, he won't force himself to go into the end zone because he's smart. He knows he'll get banged up hard. So
if it's between
the 1st yard line to the 20, right? Oh, that 80 yards. But then when it comes to those last goal line, like the 20, he's very cautious about it.
He'll bootleg the hell out of it. And if it's an open to the corner, he'll run. But if it's going to take a hit, he'll go out of bounds.
Even though he's 6'3", was he 210?
He's like 230.
Is he 230? He's
big
smart.
Dude.
He's smart, but he doesn't look big, but he's smart. I know. Breece Hall's gonna he'll get himself. He'll just fall into the end zone.
My only thing that I wonder is who's the offensive coordinator or head coach this year for them? Is it the same guy as last year where they butchered Breece Hall and made him split carries with
the new head coach?
No, they got a new one.
No, for the head coach, for the Jets, Aaron Glenn. And there's a whole new coaching staff because Aaron Glenn came in and brought all his people and then all the assistants. Yeah, because he brought a whole new coach staff. He brought a lot of people from Detroit.
I was just making sure because if there's anybody that was the same, we all know how last year Breece Hall got misused.
He did.
Splitting way too many carries. So if that's all different, then
Aaron Glenn and it's Tanner Engstrand.
Oh, so he was the back of the assistant offensive coordinator for the line.
Offensive coordinator Tanner Engstrand is the offensive coordinator.
He's going to run the shit out of the ball. So like Breece Hall and Braylon Allen are both going to get the ball a lot, but Breece is going to get the majority of those carries. I think
Braylon might have a good amount too.
You saw what they do with 2 running backs in Detroit,
right?
And they both got over double-digit touchdowns. They both got over 250 carries, and Breece is explosive, so you can treat them exactly the same way.
Yeah, but no, Kent, I'm not hating that pick at all. I'm not at all. I'm like, give me freaking Breece at the 5th. That's crazy. I'm surprised he even went all the way down to the 5th.
I've been seeing drafts where Jonathan Taylor's going in the end of the 4th. I'm seeing like, people are really just
why is everybody fading on him? In our dynasty draft, he just got traded for a 2nd and a 3rd and Bradley Chubb.
I was like, so give him to me. I'll collect all the running backs. I'll just get all the
a 2nd and a 3rd, and Bradley Chubb isn't even like worth that. He was that cherry on top, but they forgot the cherry. It was like real quick, like the dude at Sonic into the maraschino cherries, and he grabbed.
He was just a stem. That's left.
He grabbed the stem, threw it on the whipped cream. That's Bradley Chubb. I don't care what you say. He's banged up. Bradley Chubb
is not consistent.
Freaking.
He's just not consistent. Is the problem?
Is the Cooper Kupp of linebackers.
Cooper Cup of linebackers.
He's the Cooper Cup of linebackers.
Interesting
I don't
choice.
care.
I don't care, he says. All right.
I don't care.
Do we got any other questions? What's up?
So why Colts waiting to pick their number one QB? We already know who's clearly the number one. Yet nobody.
Daniel
when
Jones.
you have a choice, and you have no idea who it is. When you're choosing between two B options, that means you don't have a number one option. That's the problem. They're looking at them. They're both sucking. That's what it is. You don't see practices, and I think that the Colts is going to have a bad year.
Oh boy, my poor Josh Downs, but again, he's hurt right now. So,
don't you go with more talent when there's no clear distinction between these two guys?
Talent or experience.
I would put Daniel Jones in.
I will put Daniel Jones in too.
That's me.
I think he's more accurate. He actually can throw the ball to somebody.
Yes. That's just how I feel about it, and whatever. Like, it's just the way I feel like that's how it's gonna be until Daniel Jones gets banged up or he does something stupid, and then they'll throw Anthony in there.
Don't we forget what Daniel Jones did when he had a good running back behind him?
Oh yeah.
They've done better with the offensive line. You got a good running back behind you. You got receivers that are sitting there wide ass open. This AR is throwing him like, I don't know. He can't see. Like he needs some glasses. That's what AR's throwing. Like he needs glasses. He can't see. He's seeing three people. And he's throwing the one in the middle. It's actually the one on the right because he's farsighted. It's a stigmatism.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we're done. We cut Duggar, and then is Jaden Reed expected to start on the PUP list?
No. I think they're gonna have him ready by week 1. They said.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
he's supposed to be ramping up these next 3 weeks.
Yeah, no, he's supposed to be.
Which is neat. It's necessary. I mean, they need their number 1, number 2 receiver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess ultimately, looking at your drafts, get Golden or Reed. Those are really your two best options for Green Bay at this point.
I agree.
Yeah.
And they're having a pretty good camp. I hate Green Bay, but I still take peeks on them because, they're a team in the NFL, so I need to know what's going on. They look pretty decent. Their defense is going to have some growing pains. Not having someone back there that you're relying on all the time. They're going to have some growing pains. But overall, offense still looks good. Defense still getting pressure on the quarterback. So
I don't know, man. I believe in Cooper, bro. I believe in Cooper.
Just not the same. You're going off of someone who was a perennial Pro Bowler, and you're in a division where they have some of the best wide receivers, like that any division could have. Like you doing ranking wide receivers, all of a sudden you look at this division and there's 6 in the top 15, and you need to have shut down corners. It's a very hard division. You can lose games just by not having good DBs. So, or not DBs that aren't ready. So if it takes 6 games and you're not ready, all of a sudden you're gonna turn around and do your easy part and have a 2-4 record. It's gonna be hard to pull out of that.
It's gonna be a lot harder on McKinney. I mean, McKinney's good. It's gonna be interesting to see, but I think they'll be decent. They got some pretty good stars back there.
I mean, Jair didn't play that much last year, right? So they're used to not having him around. But you built it around him, not having him now. You're going to change the way you build it. So it's just going to be interesting to see. I think this division is going to be the best division in football. I'm biased, but I really do believe Minnesota's going to be better than everyone thinks they're going to be. I think Green Bay is going to still be as good as they are. I think Chicago's going to do a big jump, and Detroit's going to fall back. So that all of a sudden you're going to have 4 teams that could all be within 4 games by the end.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Raiders really have 4 QBs. Their 4th QB is listed as a wide receiver.
Well, it's the Raiders.
The Raiders will raid them, man. Mm-hmm. So what's up, Derpy? Bill Brian Martin, and there's that one guy.
I know, your favorite guy. I get you.
What up, Derpy?
Don't worry.
He's like that one guy.
That's Birds fan.
Oh man. Okay, let's get into this tier list because I don't want to take forever. I don't want to argue too much. Let's just go and we're gonna keep it going. All right. All right. So I'm not even going to ask you guys about Myles Garrett because if you don't have him in the S tier, fuck you.
F. Immediate F.
Just,
Yeah. No, agree.
So I guess why don't we just do all the S tiers first? Is that fair to do? Like all the ones we know for sure that belong there? Do you want to do it that way?
Picking and lose. I mean, we could do that. I guess that's not
because then if that's the case, I'd have TJ Watt in there. Obviously,
TJ's in there. Mac is in there.
There's no question on him.
Yeah.
Michael Parsons needs to be in there immediately.
Yeah, the only issue with Micah is that he seems to disappear some games. That's the only issue with him.
I have no problem with him.
Max is in there.
Yeah, Max Crosby.
Max would be in there. How do you feel about
Trey Hendrickson? I would put there, right? But he don't. Is he gonna play?
And I would put Aiden Hutchinson in there.
I was gonna say Aiden and Trey are the two.
Oh my god! Oh yeah. My dude, he's a monster.
He is. He's honestly my third highest ranked for fantasy football.
Of these 5 guys, I would keep that way, but put Micah at the end.
Yeah, it's funny because I can't even hate on Hutchinson. Like I like him so much. Mm-hmm. It's just like you're on one team I hate, I don't like, and all I can say is, man, you great. I enjoy watching you play.
Oh yeah, my top 3 was TJ Watt, Max, and Aiden Hutchinson. As far as for fantasy goes,
are we keeping Hendrickson away?
See, I don't know because it's hard to deny what he's done for 2 seasons straight. You know, he is a sack machine. Either he's at the very top of A or he's at like near the back end of like S.
I mean, would you hate it?
He definitely belongs in.
Put him in the top of A for now because we don't know where he's going to be.
I would put him at top of A.
Yeah, we just don't know where he's going to be.
Yeah.
Look, we can start a whole argument, but I'm going to try not to go there right now.
No, he is.
No,
but yeah.
No, he's not better than Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett is a better defensive end. It's like you guys don't know what football is when you talk about that. TJ Watt's better at defensive end than Myles Garrett. His own family still tells him he's the second best Watt.
Which is funny because
his own family says JJ's better than you. You just get the way
obviously,
the team is being put together. So, but that's my point. Like, so Myles Garrett is more like JJ Watt that affects every part of the game. So, like, literally, you have to triple team. The other players are better because Myles Garrett is there. Like, you guys don't know what's going on. So, you know what? This is why I'm not going to argue anymore because this makes me so angry because it's like you really don't know. You really don't know.
But what about the stats?
This is not fantasy football. This is Myles Garrett. This is not fantasy football. You know, it's like saying Tua is better than Mahomes. Like, no, that's stupid.
Right, oh, come on now. Mahomes and Tua comparison.
Oh I said stats, right? You said stats, right?
Well, look. Yeah, well, I think stats are a big part of it. I think TJ is better. And then you can make an argument Myles Garrett is number 2 or Max Crosby.
All right. That was the end of that for Alec. Alec is going. He had a chance. I tried to do it. No, yeah, whatever. I'm not even gonna look at it anymore.
The issue is with that, like Myles Garrett has more people to deal with.
Truth hurts, I know.
Than TJ Watt does.
You
TJ Watt.
You want to keep on going, all right? I see.
TJ Watt just has the 2. Myles Garrett has like 3 or 4. I've watched the film on both of them, and it's crazy how many they put on Garrett compared to Watt.
Because you can't block him with 2 people. You block him with 2 people, the entire thing changes.
Yeah. But no, I think Myles Garrett is probably one of the best, and probably is the best defensive end in the game.
I think,
and I would even consider Watt not even a defensive end because he is a linebacker that just so happens to be at the end. I don't see Watt as a lineman at all.
I think TJ puts his hand on the ground, so he deserves to be there. Like, I'm not sitting there going to want to say like TJ Watt is not really, really good. But he's almost like a one-trick pony. He doesn't destroy your entire offensive plan. Like, You can. What do you do with him? You put you have him go around and you run at him, especially when you have a really good
he does his
That's what you
assignment
do.
better. Miles destroys
Everything.
3 or 4 dudes.
Whatever you're gonna do, it doesn't matter. You're going to lose. That's what it is. Like he doesn't just look at I'm going to rush the quarterback, because if he did, he would have 20
crazy
sacks.
to watch him, man. It's so
he plays
crazy
the run
to watch.
going to the quarterback because he plays defensive in the correct way.
Yeah,
But TJ's still great, guys. I don't want to sit there and say he's not great. Myles Garrett is a Cleveland Brown. What does that have to do with him as a player? Like literally nothing at all.
I can make an argument for why I think TJ's better, but like
have I ever worn my Myles Garrett?
What was hanging through? Oh, he's a Brown for Myles Garrett. That should make him more impressive.
I have. I don't think I've ever worn my Myles Garrett jersey on.
I love Myles Garrett. I wear it outside just randomly, just to have Myles Garrett. Do you keep Josh Allen or Derrick Henry in a keeper league?
Josh Allen.
100%.
That's 100%. Yeah, no, that's
keeper
league.
A
QB advantage.
And Derrick Henry's not going to be there in 2 years.
Yeah, 100% Josh Allen.
Josh Allen's 29 years old. He has a decade. A decade still.
Yeah, no, that's not even a... You're welcome. That's not even a question.
Yeah. I
love because Derrick Henry in the keeper leagues, Derrick Henry, like, yes, he's good, but he's also slowly, like, and I'm not mean like a slow deterioration. You could just see it, but
it's because he's so high, you just don't notice it. Because
you don't notice it, but I've noticed. I'm like, well,
slowly.
He's still the king, but it's like, yeah, no, Josh Allen. 100%.
Yeah, Josh is, man. Josh is up there.
Yeah, listen to the majority, Kyle. I promise you, because it would be passing and rushing for him, where Henry is just rushing.
Oh, it's going to be a great rushing number.
And you get 1 pass a year and 1 catch a year, and it's usually on the same game, and that's the 1 week he does all 3. Why? That's just Henry's career in the last 5 seasons. I don't know. Even when he was with Tennessee.
But let's not say Derrick Henry's not great. Derrick Henry. No,
I'm not saying that at all.
It's just Josh Allen is just more important.
Yeah.
And they listen to him. He gets to do what like Josh Allen gets to do. And he also listens to the coaching too. Like Josh Allen, they told him, hey, we need you to stop running, and you could tell the significance difference where he stopped. He's a little bit more safer. But then there would be some times where Josh
the game's on the line. And the game's on the line.
He does some crazy stuff. Oh man, it scares me every time. I'm like, oh my gosh, this game's gonna get hurt. This game's gonna get hurt. Oh man, like it's but no, Josh.
All right, let's jump back in here. A tier. Where should we put someone? Who's the next person on the A tier?
Nick Benito.
After 1 season. You think that he's an A tier?
I mean, Daniel Hunter and Will Anderson, those are up there too.
I would say Daniel Hunter 100%. 100%. And I think Will Anderson's upside could be that A tier. Oh,
I think they're both A's.
Yeah. Because if we're doing A's, then I also think Van Ginkel deserves to be an A. Or Grenard deserves to be an A.
Where's Bosa at?
Yeah, that's like we have to put
Nick. No, Joey sucks.
Hey man,
put
Joey's name. He used to be top of the crop. All right,
Joey sucks.
We need to do that.
Not recently.
We need to do that. So where am I looking at Van Ginkel?
Van Ginkel's right there, right? Second row, middle. He's Sunshine right there in the middle.
Long hair.
Second row. Oh, there he is. Yeah. Oh my God, right here.
Thank you.
Yeah, Van Ginkel.
And then I also think Grenard should be there too.
The only
that's
blonde,
just my opinion.
Grenard, I don't know. Grenard is yet.
He's consistent. He is very consistent as a pass rusher, and he has been the last 2 years.
I'll put Grenard there. I agree with Grenard there.
Is he next? I guess. I feel like not putting a LA Ram in an A tier.
Well, no, we are. I'm just saying that I think Grenard should be there.
Where's Grenard?
He's the other purple jersey.
Yeah.
Right.
He
No,
probably
he's
makes it. Yeah.
Not that guy.
Oh,
no,
that's Owe.
That's Baltimore.
No.
Go second row,
This
middle.
is Owe right here.
Second
Yeah,
row,
no.
middle. Second row, middle.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Blind as hell.
Both A?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got some good DNs. 100%.
Okay.
You
I'm
are
not
so
gonna.
surprised.
I think Jared Verse is better than them. Like I don't.
No.
I
No,
think
Jared Verse is good, but I will put him probably top of B.
Let me ask you this, Brian. If you had to pick between Brian Young and Jared Verse, who would you pick to put in? You have to pick one.
I'd probably go Byron Young.
There you go.
I'd probably go Byron Young. Let's be honest. If I'm honest. Yeah. Okay. You guys tell me what else to do. Who else is up here in the A?
Outside of Byron Young, because I do think that he's up there because he's proven to be a force to be reckoned with. And the Rams just have such a great D-line in general. Just in general, they really have three guys that are really good at getting the quarterback. But it's whatever.
Brian Burns.
My God. How do we not get Brian Burns? Where is he? I'm like
He's right next to Thibodeau. He's like right next to one more leg left. That guy.
There you go.
Yeah. It's like I knew my mouse was right on him.
Now, is there anyone else here that we think?
This should be an A tier. I think always a B. It's top of the B.
Yeah. It's funny because I was going to make the argument for the same thing with Harold Landry or Alex Highsmith.
I'll see Jeffrey Simmons. Wait, never mind.
Yeah, because deepest tackle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I realize this is all edge.
Yeah. I don't know if we have any more A's unless the chat thinks we're missing a clear.
So anyone you guys say we're missing? Yeah. I mean, definite A's.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is that some of these players, I feel like they have that upside.
They have the potential to be A's, but I don't think. Yeah.
I mean, because I'll make an argument for a guy that we didn't see much playing time, but when we did, he was hyper efficient. But that will come later because he's not going to be. He won't be in B just based off of last year, but he definitely will be after this year.
I mean, we're talking about it because defensive ends and pass rushers don't just get sacks. You have to be able to play the run. So like Chase Young, he don't know he can't play the run if they ran right into his chest. Like I mean, he would still miss the tackle. Yeah, like that's just those guys. Leonard Floyd, as good as he is at sacking the quarterback, he couldn't tackle a running back one-on-one. Period. Just can't. So I can't put them in these tiers.
And vice versa, like someone like a Derek Brown who gets tons of tackles, great run stopper, but not the best pass rusher.
Yeah.
Is there anyone, guys, that we see that we're missing?
No. I think a lot of these guys are going to be B's and C's.
Yeah.
Because this is where I'm going to be like, okay, Highsmith would be my next highest dude here, but the problem is I don't think he's an A.
I agree.
I put Highsmith here at B.
Yeah. To me, my top of B's are like Highsmith and Harold Landry.
I have Khalil Mack higher than both of those, but that's okay. It's whatever. I still have Khalil Mack as a higher B. But just whatever.
I mean, he definitely is was a generational talent.
I think Khalil Mack right now is still like 10 or 11 among defensive ends, and then I'll have Highsmith and Russo and is Josh Allen on this list?
Josh Allen is on.
Yeah, Josh.
That would be my next guys. Khalil Mack, Josh Allen, Highsmith, and Russo. That would be my guys.
Yeah. Whereas my guys would be Alex Highsmith, Harold Landry, and then this next one splitting hairs, but between Walker and Josh Hines Allen, those would be my.
It's just Josh Allen. It's not Hines Allen.
I'm so used to freaking Sleeper saying Josh Hines Allen because he doesn't want to be associated with Josh Allen.
Because I think Josh Allen is better than Grenard. So that's why when you guys said that, that's why I was like, I think Josh Allen's better than Grenard.
I think Josh Allen could be between.
That's my problem.
See,
I wouldn't mind putting Josh Allen at the end of A or the beginning of B.
My only problem is his consistency. It seems to be that his win rate,
it's fading a bit.
That's the only reason why I have Grenard higher, because the consistency from Grenard is that his pass rush win rate is higher, and he actually gets more QB hits, and he actually sacks the quarterback. I mean, not saying that Josh Allen doesn't, but he's just more efficient at it. And I care more about those metrics than just stats alone.
I don't care because football is all encompassing. Like, I don't necessarily just care about the stats numbers or what you think it looks like, because you put players in position to do the most damage. So if you are a situational person, they put you in the situation for you to win. When someone like Josh Allen, who plays every snap, because you can't take him off the field because the defense falls apart. I think that's unfair to even think that he's not even in the top 10 of these defensive ends. So that's just, but
and that's the exact reason why, and that's the exact reason why I have Max Crosby as my number 2, just because he literally plays every defensive snap, because they fall apart without him. He literally is that defensive line. Without him, they fall apart. But yes.
What do you think Cleveland is without Myles Garrett?
No, I'm not. Like,
so that doesn't even plays every snap. What is the defensive line without Myles Garrett? Like,
I'm just going off of what you said.
They're nothing.
So like literally, like when you said this, it makes no sense at all. They just put TJ Watt in front of Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett, without him, the entire defense falls apart.
I didn't mention Myles Garrett. I said Max.
You're saying the same point to say when you put him 2, why you put Max Crosby 2 over Myles Garrett, and then you don't think you say anything about Myles Garrett. That's stupid. Is Myles Garrett's number 1? It's not even close, and this is stupid conversation. So let's just get back to the A.
No, it's fine. Okay, but no, let's start filling up the B. So let's put like Alex Highsmith there, Harold Landry.
Put Josh Allen there. Yeah, Josh Allen there.
And Jared Verse.
So I'm trying to make sure I'm grabbing. So
that's Walker.
That's Walker.
You can make an argument for him being the back
of he's not.
Or something in the middle and B. He was really nice.
What's doing? Landry.
Yep.
In there somewhere.
Love Landry. Highsmith all the way at the very first.
The very left. He's the first one. Highsmith. Yeah, there you go.
I don't care. I'm putting Columbus back in. I could put people in front of him, but I think that he plays better than
I control the tier list.
I don't care.
I don't even care what you guys are saying, because if I as someone who played against defensive ends, if I was ranking these, I would have a totally different ranking. The guys who actually play defensive end better is ridiculous, but whatever.
This is some tyranny shit over here.
Oh, this tyranny. I'll just give it to everybody. Everybody.
Jared Verse.
Mm-hmm.
Now, here's one that I just want to get your opinions on. How do you feel about Hassan Reddick? Because he has had a pretty good career. He just didn't play much last year because of the whole contract thing.
I can't put him in yet right now.
I don't know about
because he's been so consistent with every other team he's played for, and very, very good at it. That's the thing, is that we're not just ranking off of one season, we're ranking off as a whole, like we did with Khalil Mack.
Right.
So for me, I feel like there can be an argument for B, because we know what we get from him. A guy who can get pressure, stop runs, and he causes fumbles. That's his MO. He's very good at it. He just didn't get paid, and that's why he didn't play.
I think Greg Rousseau's better.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I think the Bills. Greg Rousseau is. I think I read something about him having a higher overall PFF ranking than almost any other defensive end in the AFC. Like any other on a play-by-play, doing exactly what he needs to do to actually make the Bills consistent. I think he's better. But I'm not saying I think he needs to be right there. I'm not saying he needs to be right there, but I'm saying I think he's better than what you're saying.
No, I mean, to me, again, if we're looking at not just stats, I just think that Hassan Reddick, he does it all for
I
a
haven't
linebacker
seen him.
/ lineman.
I haven't seen him.
Because
Because if I'm start putting Hassan Reddick in, I might as well just start putting in these rookies in.
For me, Greg, Russo hasn't.
No, you can't put the rookies in with Hassan Reddick. Like
I haven't seen anything yesterday. I haven't seen anything. I'm not going to put them in. Well, I could put the rookies in. See, I have no problem with that. But I mean, putting
we're judging it as a whole. That's all that I'm saying. We're judging all these players as a whole. And to me, I think
we're still looking at them as what's going to happen. Are they going to fall off a cliff? So it's about what you've done in the past versus what's going to happen this year and what the team's going to depend on you.
You're based off the what have you done for me recently, which I understand. But for me, Hassan Reddick,
he's going to be in the B tier. I just don't think he's in front of Russo. But that's
I would take Russo over him right now.
Okay.
Because you have to. Not saying who's had the better career, but who had better last year and who's going to have the better next year.
Hassan Reddick could be just falling, is what it could be. I don't know, but yeah, no,
because he hasn't played in a year, and you know what happens with players that don't play football for a year.
Yeah, no, they just fall off and they don't come back the same.
All right, so then by committee, we have both of them in B. It sounds like.
Yeah, they'll still be in B. We're arguing over placement, but yeah, they could both be in B.
All right. And then do we see anyone else that we think should be in B? Because I can make an argument for someone in C. I can't do it in B just because he didn't get enough playing time, but I have good reasons to believe he could be a B player. But he's not going to.
Same breath of what everything you just said, I feel like what I'm going to get out of Jalen Phillips could be a B.
Is Jalen Phillips on this list? Did I miss him?
Jalen Phillips is right. Miami. He's the fourth one. He's the fourth.
Yes, Miami. He's right here. Jalen Phillips.
I thought that was. Maybe
that's Jalen Phillips.
Yeah, maybe
that's Jalen Phillips.
Maybe the guy I'm thinking of is. That's the guy next to him. I think. My bad.
Yeah. I'll have Jalen Phillips in here, and I'll probably put Owe at the back and B. That's just for me, but I'm here to listen.
Is obviously with Phillips, because I actually agree with you. I actually think Phillips could end up being. I don't know anymore, but I feel like his ceiling could have been like a back of S or a high A. Just because
I've never thought he was a back of S. I always thought he had A tier talent, but he hasn't. He's always hurt.
That's the main reason why is that I look at it as if he wasn't hurt, his athleticism, his talent, his pursuit is so damn good, one of the best in the league. But when he's hurt, it just kills everything. And because he's had several, ACL injuries or knee injuries or whatever he's been having, I can't put him anywhere near B, and I really hate that. And it's almost arguable, like does he even belong in C based off of the last 2 years he's been hurt? Like, talent is there, but can he actually reclaim that after 2 years of constant injuries?
But we're saying B,
Why isn't Danielle Hunter in here?
Danielle Hunter's already higher, isn't he?
Yeah, I think he's playing A.
Yeah, he's
okay. I missed him. Who's this dude in the second row next to freaking? Who's the second dude in the second row?
Which in the second row? Oh,
it looks like.
No.
Go back down to the free agents down here.
Oh yeah, Montez Sweat.
This is Owe.
Second row.
Second row.
Montez Sweat.
That's Sweat.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I could argue Montez Sweat should be in the B.
The jersey Sweat threw me off.
I could argue Montez Sweat is a B. I could argue. I think Jalen Phillips, because B. When you go to C, we're talking about these are just average defensive ends, average pass rushers, and B should have a much bigger list than A.
Well, yeah, because these are the above.
These are all above average defensive ends. So, like, if I'm saying we put him here and we put him here, and
I'm okay with that.
If
the Jalen Phillips man, Jalen Phillips to me needs to. Wow.
I hate that. I hate it, but I can't say Rashawn Garrett's not a top 20 defensive end.
I guess what is our criteria? Oh my god, criteria. Thank you. Between B and C, I guess. What is
Above average and average?
But
right?
like someone who makes plays all the like, and I'm trying to think in his terms, and someone who is well known on that defense and makes impact plays.
Okay.
Compared to somebody who's
just a dude.
knows on that team, but 50-50. They're gonna have a good game. They're gonna have a bad game.
Okay. I mean, for me,
like Chris Jones.
Yeah. Well,
I hate Chris Jones, but
exactly. See, there's
like
some arguments to say people are good. That's the problem with Chris Jones. Some people just like Brian, which I would hate to have him on my freaking roster because
you have to play him because he's fucking Chris Jones. Like he's
good,
he dominates,
but at the same time, he's dead for like 2 games.
Right,
that's the problem with Chris Jones, and that's why that's what I mean.
So is the fourth player Chubb? Yeah, this is Chubb right here.
Yeah.
Chubb is going to be in the C.
It is
going to be in the C.
Which by the way doesn't make too much sense because according to the depth chart on the Dolphins, it has Chop Robinson and Bradley Chubb as the starters, not even Phillips.
Because he was hurt.
I don't know. Yeah, but so was Chubb, which makes no sense.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess
Chubb
I don't have Phillips
the
there
level.
just because of what's happened the last 2 years. To me,
Chubb is done. Chubb is done. I don't care. He's done.
No. I'm talking about Phillips.
Phillips?
I can't have him and be just because of what the last 2 years have been. I know what he can do. For me, I just can't. That's just me personally. But if
you should have more in B. You should not the tier should expand. So if you can't give me someone who should be in front of him, then I can't. But you should have someone that should expanding.
I'll concede to whatever by the majority rule. If you both
want Nolan Smith,
we can. He's the dude. He's in the first one. First Eagle.
Yeah, it's first Eagle.
I would put Nolan Smith over Jalen Phillips.
I wouldn't argue with that.
No, I can
maybe
see
put him
for that.
By Russo.
For that.
Actually, I could do this. I think I'm okay with that.
There you go.
Yeah.
And I would be more
interesting.
That's interesting. I said,
it's that's close. That's where I would put it. But
because Nolan Smith is definitely coming into his own, and I bet this year is the year that he finally breaks out.
Oh, finally, man! He was
waiting.
So yeah, I've been waiting, man.
It's the same way that I feel about Jahad Campbell for the Eagles. I feel like give him another year. Oh yeah, he'll be real good.
I hope because with Nakobe Dean and Nolan Smith and Carter, basically, if they're a bulldog, I need them to be what they did in college.
Well, speaking of that, I'm okay. C is where I want to put Abdul Carter.
Abdul Carter.
Okay.
Did y'all see that highlight of him just getting bodied?
Mm-mm.
That was funny. Yeah, no. And then preseason he just played. He got.
Good
morning, man.
Good morning, man.
No,
I think Carter. Yeah, no. Carter and C makes sense. We'll see how he does.
I mean, C. You want to put Granderson there?
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine with
Granderson over those guys.
Yeah.
What am I doing? What's his name? Seattle.
Seattle's guy.
From
Leonard Williams,
Marcus Lawrence, right?
Marcus Lawrence.
Marcus Lawrence. Marcus Lawrence. Yeah, but no, I do agree. Leonard Williams should be on the list, but he's not. I do agree. It's disrespectful, but it's fine. It's whatever.
I mean, DeMarcus Lawrence could be someone over here.
You can make an argument for that. See,
I don't know. You could put other people in front of him. I mean, that's not even. I'm not going to argue. I think Oweh is a C.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like DeMarcus Lawrence there.
I mean, he could be behind everybody, but
or do you want him in front of someone?
DeMarcus Lawrence? Yeah. I want DeMarcus Lawrence last and C.
Yeah, okay. I don't think that's
Nick Bonito you could probably
Nick
put in
Benito
C.
probably needs to be here.
Yeah, and then I feel the same thing about Walker. Maybe you disagree, but I feel the same thing about Walker.
Which one's Benito?
The one
left. The one with the headband.
Yeah.
Okay. What?
Actually, a lot of these guys are going to end up in C, to be honest.
Well, I haven't put in or the professional pass rushers that are just, you're there. I'm just here to get a tackle, a sack. I haven't put any of those guys in yet. No Chase Young. None of the guys that are just there. But you could argue that they could put them in C. So that's why I want to know where do we start putting these Leonard Floyds in, the Chase Youngs in?
Yeah.
Karlaftis, where's Karlaftis?
Karlaftis is probably D.
Yeah.
But I can argue that all three of those could be.
How about how do you say his last name?
Will McDonald? Where's Will McDonald? Where's Yaya going to be put?
Yeah.
And I mean, I personally have Walker and however you say that guy's last name for the Giants. I'm so bad with names and I butcher them. These long names with
Thibodeau.
Yeah, that Thibodeau. Yeah.
I put Jermaine Johnson in here as well.
Yeah.
So where do you want? Who am I grabbing first?
You can grab
Jermaine Johnson above Thibodeau.
Yeah.
Okay. Where's Jermaine Johnson?
Should be the first Jack.
Yeah, that is it.
And then Thibodeau second next to him.
Yeah. And
Thibodeau, see, the thing with Thibodeau, he could jump to B or A easily.
He has the talent to be.
Has the talent.
I want to put him right in the middle of this entire thing because when we did the quarterback listing.
Can you imagine when he ends up going to a team that needs him? Imagine Thibodeau on a team that needs a pass rush. Let him go to Detroit. And you can't focus on him because you have Hutchinson on the other side.
Yeah.
Can you imagine what Thibodeau would do then? That's what I'm saying. That's nasty.
Because he's so good, but at the same time, it's like, where are you at, bro?
But that's why I also look at people like Walker, and I really enjoy Walker.
I just don't like Walker.
I know you don't like Walker, but like Walker, he's a good second.
You want to know why I don't like Walker? Because he should not have been drafted in front of
us. That's exactly what I was going to say. That mofo got drafted ahead of me and Brian were talking about that year. Like, why would it not be Hutchinson should be a Jaguar right now. Yep. But Jacksonville messed up. I don't know why. Because of the combine? Hello? Did you not watch the last 4 years of film on these guys?
Correct. No, you're right. You're right.
I was so mad. But you know what? I'm like, that's fine. Detroit needs him. And you know what? He fits in Detroit. And I was just so mad that he wasn't the 101.
It just doesn't make any sense to me,
Made no sense.
Well, yeah, no.
Walker.
The draft didn't make sense.
And you know what?
But like,
it's fine because that Walker pick right there changed how our rookie draft went. Because someone picked Walker before Hutchinson. And our rookie, I'm like, you're so stupid. You're so stupid. But,
he's a monster. But
now, do you guys see anybody else? Like, what's that guy's name? Yeah.
Probably Overshown in here.
Where's Overshown?
He's the second. He's right next to Floyd.
For some reason,
he's right next to who? I didn't hear.
Floyd.
Sorry.
So he's off. There you go. Middle. Go back. He's that one. Right.
Oh,
right. No. White jersey. He's a cowboy. He's a cowboy.
Overshown.
That's Floyd.
That's not Little Floyd.
Or that's Dante.
That's Dante Fowler. And then
yes. Overshown.
Okay.
I feel like we're doing that SpongeBob meme. We're like the lid. Stop! You're right there. Stop! Now open the lid.
He's grabbing everybody but him.
I'm like, that's not him, but okay, whatever. I feel like we need
that's not Overshown. What do you mean that's not?
No, it is. No, that's Overshown. No, it is Overshown.
I'm like, that's Overshown.
No, that's Overshown.
Oh man,
I think we should have one more person in here.
That's not Matt Milano, is it over there?
No.
Who's that Buffalo over there? Second.
I always think of.
Oh, that's Epinesa, isn't it? No, Epinesa. Who's
I just had
who's
his
this
name.
right next to Van Noy?
Oh, that's Joey Bosa.
Yes, Joey Bosa. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Joey
Your
Bosa.
face like, okay, never mind.
No. Absolutely.
Do you guys want any of these 4 players? I know I mentioned the one Buccaneers player earlier.
Yaya is good. I think Yaya. You can argue to put him at the end of C.
And then what
I would
about
put Yaya
Bradley
at the end
Chubb?
of C. Bradley Chubb is irrelevant.
But Bradley Chubb
Okay.
has probably earned himself to be
then,
probably in D is what I think.
He's
Bradley
in
Chubb.
D.
And
I'm putting him
then
D. I don't care.
Arden Key. How do you feel about Arden Key? Do you have any
Uh,
opinions on him or no?
No.
Okay.
All right.
Personally, I would have Chop Robinson here, but he's not even on the list. Stupid.
You 100% right. And we got Lady Latu in here, and I don't know.
Yeah, it's whatever.
Yeah.
Well, the list is rigged, damn it.
All right, let's start getting these D's out here.
Yep.
So I'm gonna throw Chase Young in here. I'm gonna put Leonard Floyd in here. Where's Van Noy?
He's the first one.
He's the first one.
Van Noy.
Epinesa.
Put him over here. Karloffis in here.
Mm-hmm.
Who's this guy on the Bills? You said, oh yeah, we just said it. Yeah, we said Joey Bosa.
That's Joey Bosa and Epinesa for the Bills. I'll put Epinesa over Joey Bosa 100% in the D.
There's no one else there. It's just
is that not Epinesa in the second one? That's Epinesa, isn't that?
That's the Jets. What's his name?
That's not AJ Epinesa.
Isn't that the what's his name?
We literally looked this up right before the show.
I know his name. I had
the second guy in the blue jersey.
Oh, the blue jersey.
No, that's Latu.
That's Latu?
Nadu Latu.
Okay. Damn.
I'll ask you. You're about to knock
Latu's
over
down
your
this low.
camera.
Jesus. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So Karloffis ain't a C?
See, I could agree with you, Anthony. I could definitely agree with you there. But I'm going with the committee. Yeah. I feel like, maybe for now, Latu's a D, but man, he
has this opportunity. If his neck doesn't hurt, if he can go without being injured for a little bit, he has that B-A type of talent.
Because he didn't have a bad rookie year, all things considered.
No, I agree.
It really wasn't a bad year.
He said that's your twin. All right, so who am I looking at now?
Who's this Vince Young looking dude?
I still don't know.
On that?
We put him on the end and we just said we're going to it.
Who is he?
I don't know. No clue.
I'm telling you, that's Vince Young's picture. That's Vince Young's picture, and they just threw it in here.
It's not.
Matter of fact, Vince Young was the one who made this tier list himself. He's like, I'm just gonna throw my picture in.
Vince Young got to be in everything.
I feel like it's like Shamar Stewart or someone, one of those rookies that you're like.
I would have Arden Key in D just because I think that he does well at both rush and pass.
That's not you.
Yeah, I like him there. Remind me. Wait, that's Jonathan Cooper, right? How do you guys feel?
That's Vince Young, bro. That's so Vince Young. I'm telling you, it's Vince
He's
Young.
still stuck on the Vince Young.
Yes, I am stuck on this. Look, man, I'm telling you, it's Vince Young.
Find us a picture of Vince Young.
I am. Look, okay, look. That's Vince Young.
Let me see.
That's not the same person.
That is Vince Young. Okay.
Clip it.
That's Vince Young, right? And then we go. Who's this guy at the very end of this tier list? That's Vince Young.
That's no.
It's not the same guy. Why are they having this quote? All right, look, I don't care. It's fine because this dude is not.
Because I've seen him before, and I just these rookies. I'm not be able to pull these rookies yet.
So
I'm not able to pull the rookies yet.
The weird thing is, Martin, is that when we were looking at this list to start before the show, he was right next to another Falcons player, so we thought he
was. Yes,
but he's a Falcons. Yeah.
but I don't know who. So
he's a Falcon somewhere.
Let me look, man. This is
not if I think he's a rookie. But Jonathan Cooper, what do you think, D or F?
I'm not sure.
Doesn't look like James Pierce.
I'm indifferent because I feel like he's like the third best lineman on his team. So that's why I almost feel like he has to be in F because he's not a well-known, like, great overall edge. You know, when a D tackle gets more things done than you, I'm just saying, like, it just goes to show. Yeah, and then
that dude's not a Falcon. No, that's Vince Young's picture. It's just why is Vince Young's pictures in here? I don't know why, but that's Vince Young.
I've seen him before. I just don't
Vince Young's picture. I'm telling you. Wait, no. What, Brian Young? No. Get out of here.
Could be Michael Williams. And that's why I always was thinking about it. I haven't seen a current picture of Michael Williams. So and because San Francisco was right there too, it could have been him. I'm still not 100% sure.
Did you greet Collector yet?
Hey, what's up, Collector? I ain't even see. I'm still arguing, trying to figure out what's going on. What's up, man?
Welcome in.
Just wanted to come in to say hi. I wanted to tell you I'm chapter 15 of the third book of Children of Blood and Bone. Be careful, man. Be careful. It's a lot. It's a lot. Wait, Vince Young's supposed to be Byron Young, defensive end for the Los Angeles Rams.
No, because Brian Young is up there in the freaking A-list.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah.
Brian Young's up there. He's second to last. He's right next. He's in between Grenard and Burns.
I'm only gonna put this guy in F just because he's the backup. And
can we put all these guys in the F?
Put Vince Young last.
Definitely, you know what? If you could edit this tier list to add a Vince Young tier and just put him there, that would be better.
Edit. You can edit. You can. You can. All you have to do is add it. Like
just like add Vince Young and then just put him at the bottom.
If this is a D line, yes. If you put Vince Young at a D line, he would be the worst one. That's Vince Young. I'm telling you. Why is Vince Young's picture in this? I don't know, but that is Vince Young 100%.
And then
I still think it's Michael Williams, but it's okay.
It's not though. It's not though. You guys are so convinced that's a freaking Falcon.
That's okay, man. No, I see Michael Williams is a San Francisco 49er.
Okay. Hang on.
Have a good day, Collector, man.
Stopping by.
Appreciate you, Collector.
Take care.
If you zoom in on that, it's not Vince Young.
Who's the guy next to supposedly Vince Young?
He's on San Francisco too.
Is he?
He's in San Francisco too.
I don't know who I'm looking at anymore. I'm lost.
It's so hard when you go deep into
on Vince Young.
As long as we're good at IDP, right? But when you start really getting into the depth of this stuff, it's hard. It's hard.
Well, then who is it, Anthony? Then who is it?
Because it looks like it's supposed to be a rookie, but it's not. It's not the Falcons rookie because we've already looked up.
It's Jalen Walker, and no, it doesn't look like him at all.
No.
You know, we could figure this out by simply looking up rookie DLs that came into the league, and then we'll show us each picture of all of them. Then we'd figure it out that way. If we really care.
We know he's a rookie because you see him in a shirt.
He said he looks like a DN nowadays.
Football like so Rose Bowl, USC and Texas, he was bigger than in the video. So maybe he is a defensive end. Maybe he came back. He came back and said, welcome guys, I'm here. Oh man. Well, if you're not good enough for me to know yet, then you're gonna be at the end of the list. So that's just where we're gonna leave it.
Man, that's crazy.
Is there anyone that you feel like you have to move? Because there's no one I feel like we have to move.
No, there's only players I wish we could add to the list that I think are being disrespected. But
yeah, I have Chop Robinson on my team, so I really like Chop Robinson.
And you should. I have him because he's like an uninjured version of what Phillips is. That's really what he is. If you look at when he plays, his win rate, he has one of the highest win rates.
He doesn't play enough because they feel like he doesn't know everything.
I mean, then again, he also was like he's still young. He can learn. All I know is that
he should start this year. He should be a starter this year.
He should. He is a guy.
I took him off my taxi squad because I'm really believing in him.
Mm-hmm. But no, and then Leonard Williams should be on the list. Of course, he's not somehow.
Leonard Williams, I agree.
Which is so stupid. And then you have a couple of D tackles that are really good at sacks and good at run stopping too, like Chris Jones.
But that's just this is defensive end or pass rusher. So these either defensive ends or they're going to be outside linebackers. That's just why all these guys are in the matter what.
It's just.
It's Nick Scorton. Wait, no,
it's Scorton. That's it. That isn't. No, I think you're right. I think that's Nick Scorton. I think you're right because I tried to draft him, and no one will let me have him.
What do you mean no one would let you have him?
Because I was trying to get back in. Remember, I didn't have any more picks. No one was going. Everyone just was. It's like the whole draft.
I was trading all. I traded all of my last picks. You should have traded with me. I traded like 3 picks away just to go up into the 5th and get my final pick at kicker. I had so many picks in the first 5 rounds.
Dude, I was.
Where were you trying to get Scoring at? You should have traded with me.
I was trying to get him in the 6th round. Yeah,
but you got him anyways, didn't you?
Yeah, I picked him up. I picked him up free agents. That was the first person I picked up. That's when as soon as you said that, it hit me.
I
was like,
that's so weird.
Why would they put it? Why would they put Vince Young's face on Nick Scorton's college shirt?
That is 100% Nick Scorton.
Look at Nick Scorton.
100% Nick Scorton, guys.
That's his shirt with Vince Young's face.
Why is DJ Wonnum not on this list? That doesn't make sense. You have Scorton, who's AKA Vince Young, but not Wonnum.
Has not even played a damn down, and wow, okay.
That's how much I love him already.
Wow. I would have had one.
Well, neither has Abdul Carter. There's a lot of these players that haven't done anything. I only put him in front of people that just don't do shit.
So then Vince Young is a virus pick. You can't pick him up, or you will get him.
This is not the backfield driver.
I don't know. Like, is he? Hold on. Is he? Let me go to the Panthers depth chart, man. I need to go to the Panthers depth chart.
I will stop it.
As of right now, they said Nick Scorton's probably going to.
Again,
has he even signed yet?
I think he did. Yeah. Carolina.
Oh, he's like backup linebacker, the right side.
Yeah. But then again, a lot of rookie linemen typically.
All the rookies are already right there now.
Yeah. So I just think one of them should have been on the list more. So
that's crazy.
I think there should be a lot more people that are on the list, and some of the people that are on the list I don't like at all.
I don't know. Such a trash list.
Anthony, the man who drafted him didn't even know who he was.
I knew. I'm like, I know this person. He's one of them.
Didn't even know, and he tried to get him.
So,
and he.
Nick Scorton, it looks different. The picture they took on ESPN is that picture, though.
That's Vince Young.
That is not how
on
he
Nick.
looks.
Look on ESPN. Hold on.
That's not how he looks.
On ESPN.
So there are two things we can confirm. Brian's love for Myles Garrett, and apparently your infatuation of saying that this is Vince Young.
No, just know that you're wrong about Myles Garrett. For anything you say defensive end, I just turn off everything he says.
That don't look like him at all, man. I'm looking at ESPN. That don't look like at all the guy in that picture.
100% does not look like Scorton. Yeah,
that picture right there. I'm telling you right now is Vince Young.
Oh,
that's Vince Young's face on Nick Scorton's collared shirt. Look.
Look at Nick Scorton on Sleeper.
Vince Young's
we
face.
Could literally,
everybody, Vince Young's face. Ready?
And then look at Nick Scorton on Sleeper.
Hold on.
Look at Nick Scorton on Sleeper.
I'm getting there. All right.
I will share my screen if I have to. I have them pulled up. I have
good. All right, ready? Share it, and
funny.
then I'll remove this and then add the Sleeper one.
Sure. Hold on.
Take that face, and that's his rookie face. So that's probably like the face they have is probably like 5 years into the league or something like that.
We went into the future and saw.
Hold on, this is wild. This isn't even about D lineman fucking tier.
Okay,
this is about. This is who is this man? All right, like take this face, remove that collared shirt, and put it on this collared shirt. That okay? Okay. And then let's go back to the tier list. Okay, you take this collared shirt, this face, and you add it to this list. Third one on the D. That's Vince Young and Nick Scorton's shirt. That's our show, guys. We will be here Tuesday with Brian and his Bears.
Getting ready for the Bears stuff. Talking about that. Talking about who the hell's going to play left tackle because I don't know who can even do anything. We have 3 F-level tackles. That's what we have at left tackle, guys. It's terrible. I'm sure you guys are in the F tier like, oh, wow. He gets to move past the D tier. Why can't y'all do the same no D lineman left behind policies can pass all pass rushers? Yeah, no. Look, all the rest of those guys in F deserve to be an F.
I'm gonna do an edit just like I did Derrick Henry, just like I did the best tight end running back that ever played, never played. Man. No, hold on. This some of you guys don't know this. All right, Mark had an infatuation with this man that it was the best running back tight end that's never played the league, but he is the best in the world, and we don't even know who he is. Ready? I'm gonna show you who he is. Guys, I would love for you. Hold on. Please tell me no one deleted it. Let's go to dynastypylon. Okay. I'm gonna edit. Oh, it's not even letting me. Go to dynastypylon. It's not letting me.
Really? It should.
It's not letting me for some reason. I can't click the dynasty. I can't change the banner. I'll show you. It'll happen. Oh, wait, there it is. The best running back tight end in the world that's never played. I present to you Travis Henry. Travis Henry. Why was this man created? Because Mark kept saying every single time it came to Travis Kelce and Derrick Henry, he for some reason would always say Derrick Henry's name as Travis Henry. And I'm like, that's the best running back tight end that's ever played. Imagine if this man was alive, he would catch, he would run people over. He had it all.
He'll be the GOAT. That we're talking about GOAT, and he'll be married to Taylor or engaged to Taylor Swift. He'll do it. He'll win.
Now I can't go back to the morning. It's just very delayed. It's just very delayed on me. Watch me take Nick Scorton's face off of that collared shirt and put Vince Young's on it. We're gonna have.
And you know, so the funny part is that no one's gonna notice.
We're gonna have Vince Scorton. That's what we're gonna have.
No one's going to even notice.
Nice man.
All right. Anyways, that's our tier list, guys.
All right, guys. So what we're gonna be looking at is Wednesday. We're gonna do another draft, another division draft, and either Sunday we're going to either do our records for the teams, or we'll finish up the division draft. It's up to Martin because that's his baby. So whatever he wants to do first, we'll do that.
It doesn't start till September
4th, so we have 2.5 weeks.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's just finish up the draft because I feel like the content on that is just killing me right now.
Yeah, so Wednesday and Sunday we'll do the drafts on both of those, and then after that we'll go get into our time.
I think we only have the NFCs.
I thought we had 2.
West. We did AFC West.
No,
we not.
Nope.
No, I think we have 2.
One.
Yeah, we have 2.
We did the AFC West last week.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the NFC West is next. One
Yeah,
behind.
That's it.
The Seahawks.
Oh, so we have
2, 3, 4,
NFC West.
That's it. You're right. NFC West is the last one. So Wednesday will be our last one. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Good. We can start talking about real stuff, and instead we're over here guessing game on what freaking Alec is gonna pick. Like, I don't care who you're gonna pick. Let's talk about who you pick, not who you're gonna pick. Big old guessing game.
Anthony says, "You don't think Derrick Henry can play tight end now?"
No.
He won't. Now he will not be blocking defensive ends. Any of those guys on that list,
he's still not as good as his reading.
The dude brings back some memories. I mean, that dude was Philip Reznoroff, the RBS. He had like 9 kids like Phillip Rivers, Antonio Cromartie, and Travis Henry are the Kings.
Telling you, man. Thanks to their college program.
All those kids. Oh man, that is crazy. That is crazy.
But yeah, let's talk out that last one on Wednesday.
That means Sunday we'll start doing some of these teams record wise. So we'll knock that out and we'll be ready for the season. So if you guys got any questions for your fantasy football drafts, bring those in. We'll talk about all those things and we'll continue to make sure we get everything done. So when September 4th comes around, we are ready for the season. You're ready for your drafts. You're ready for your all your stuff for your team. And if you have any questions, let us know. So till then, we'll see you guys again. Tuesday for me, Wednesday on Dynasty Pylon, and back here Sunday for the Morning Spike. Appreciate you guys. See you later. Peace.
Woo!